All right, ninjas, I want to show a few adaptations on setting up the Ezekiel from the back here. So this is how I like to make my harness or my seatbelt. Some people do it a little bit different. I'll show you why I like this. I like my hand that's across the neck to be thumbed down and my other hand to be thumbed to the side. And I use a gable grip here. So what this does is it threatens the neck the entire time and it keeps me tighter to his body here. So if I'm in this position here, look how loose his neck is. Versus I can turn it and I can get this wrist up into the neck here and I can threaten the entire time. Now, moving into my Ezekiel from here, I'm gonna shift my hands to the other side. Look how my grip's gonna change. So here's my seatbelt. I'm gonna bring my hands across the neck and I'm gonna lock them on the other side of his body here. And I'm gonna keep my head nice and tight here. I'm gonna move my hips now, 1, 2, to get to the side here. And I can lock my ankles now because I don't have my feet between his legs, so he cannot footlock me from here. Try to footlock me. I mean, yeah, it's impossible, right? So I'm here nice and tight. See where I am? Now from here, I'm gonna bring my sleeve up and I'm gonna grab it at the elbow here. My other hand's gonna come around here. I'm gonna go fingers to fist here. And then from here, I'm gonna pull him back into me and give him a squeeze. So from the seatbelt position here, see again, thumb down, thumb to the side here. Always threatening with the arm here against the neck here. I want him to feel the danger of the choke here. So here, I'm gonna shift my hands to the other side. And this is a good little kind of drill. And my hands don't do this, they don't let go. I don't open the chain up and then try to reclose the chain. I keep it closed the entire way through. So here to here, here to here. Now, see how I clamp down against his back here? So my forearm drives into his back. That's gonna keep me attached to his body here. Otherwise, if I'm loose here, it's kind of hard to move. So I stay tight and I hug him, keeping lots of pressure against his back. Now I'm gonna move my legs. 1, 2, boom, just like that. And I'm gonna lock my ankle so that my left leg is on top of my right. So if he tries to push my legs open here, he's not gonna get them open here. Yeah, so see how I keep locked up here? I go up here to the elbow, 3 fingers on the inside. Go down into the neck, and I start to pull him back into me as I squeeze the choke. See how I'm pulling him all the way back. So starting from here again, seatbelt position, the hands are gonna shift, clamp down on the back. Stay nice and tight with your head here. I walk the legs, 1, 2, over to here. And I lock left on top of right. So I don't wanna go right because if he pushes my right leg, it opens up. So I wanna stack them the other way. And I wanna keep my ankles nice and tight. See how I move that sleeve up to my elbow here? I start to reach, I grab it right here. 3 fingers. Go down into that carotid, bring him back, and I push with my legs here. I can always switch at any time into an armbar here too, so always think about how you can layer your attacks. Remember, chokes and armbars are brothers and sisters, so whenever you have a choke, you always have an armbar right nearby, and vice versa. So here, we shift. Keep them nice and tight here. I walk 1, 2, I lock the legs. I go up, 3 fingers on the inside. Chop, 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 find my way in there. I bring him back into my body, and I always have that arm here if I need plan B. Now, come back up. As we're going into this, always thinking about, again, plan B and plan C sometimes. I shift here. I keep them nice and tight. Now, sometimes here, when I start to go, you might start moving to the side, start to slide out to your back. But as he slides out, look, I go to here now. I have an arm triangle. I can go up to my sleeve. I can even hit it here, even off from kind of that Ezekiel position, or I can keep the hands together. The head drops down, hips down, and I walk towards the shoulder here as I squeeze. And that gets that nice arm triangle set up in there too. So from the back here, I switch it. I keep my head nice and tight. I have my Ezekiel here, but sometimes again, different things happen. He starts to slide out. Keep your head to the floor here. Shoot that arm all the way through so you're getting a good bite on the neck here. So we're in an arm triangle. Keep the head down, nice and low to the floor. Hips are gonna go low. Now I have to walk towards his shoulder here. I walk as I squeeze, nice and tight. And that's gonna get that nice little arm triangle in there too. So that's always a great plan if the Ezekiel doesn't work, Or maybe you just want to kind of go in that direction. Boom. We have that Ezekiel here. Boom here. We can always go from the Ezekiel. Let's say we're going into the Ezekiel and we start to lose him where he starts to slide out. I go into my arm triangle now here. And notice how when I was here, I shot that hand all the way through because I need a good bite. Lift your arm up right here. I need a good bite on this elbow. So I want to bite into his neck, nice and tight, keep my head down. Legs nice and low to the floor. Walk on the toes, toes activated. And then squeeze as you're moving. So on the arm triangle, you're not going to tap him if your body's from the shoulders to the legs. It's when you get to the shoulders and a little bit higher than there that you're going to get your submission on that. Give him a try. Hose.